Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 15th to the 21st. This is for Cancer and Cancer Rising. And you know, we are going to jump right into it. Cancer, this is the big week. This is the big week of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, but there's a lot other things happening. You're probably still feeling the effects of the eclipse because remember, these eclipses are cycles, and the one that just happened, the new moon total solar eclipse in Aries last week, oh, are you feeling that still? Yes, you're going to be feeling it for quite some time. You're probably setting yourself up on this new cycle, this new journey in career, okay? Because it happened in your 10th house of career, all right? If you're not here for career, the 10th house is public recognition and fame. So what are you exerting all your energy into? What you want to be known for, all right? There's also honors, achievements. So are you being noticed? Absolutely, you are being noticed. With Mercury retrograde, there could be some delays in that area, but you're still starting this new cycle. Now, remember, everything in life is cycles, right? Everything, and especially eclipses, they're 19-year cycles, okay? So if you want to think about it, and this is why I encourage you to take notes, if you want to think about what happened April 8th, 2005, you're back on this cycle, okay? So there was the new moon that happened in Aries around that time, the eclipse, so down to the same degree. So just remember, these eclipses are pushing you forward, okay? They're pushing you forward. Just think about you being on the ocean on a floaty, okay? There's that gentle wave. Those are the eclipses. It's pushing you forward toward the shore where, you know, your Diet Coke is. Anyway, on the 9th, and you know what? You're probably going to be thinking a lot about money too, because the first half of the week and all the big aspects are happening over the weekend. So pay attention to April 19th to the 21st. But the first half of the week, the moon will be in Leo. All right. So that is her second house. So, you know, that's going to be maybe some things that tie in with career as well. Finances may be on your mind, but if not, hey, second house is also self-worth and confidence, and it's the moon. Okay. It's the moon that we're talking about here. You're familiar with the moon. Now, the other thing I want to just point out real quick is that, sure, we had this eclipse that was ruled by Mars, right? And so Mars is actually in Pisces, that does well with you, you know, your BFF, fellow water sign. So this is your 9th house of spirituality. And so you are going through this spiritual movement, this spiritual revolution, and I want you to feel it. And when I say spiritual movement, you're probably having these moments of, you know, especially during eclipse season, which is all about change and pushing you forward, all right? Remember, Pluto is also very active too. Being an Aquarius, that is going to be a big thing for you. That's your 8th house of transformation, but also Aquarius is very future forward, all right? So this is definitely going to have an impact on you in terms of being more intuitive, being more in tune with yourself, trusting yourself more. It's going to be really, really nice for you. Mars in Pisces is, you know, it's an unusual placement. He's not like, you know, the best there. It's like he's the guy that, you know, was dragged to the to girls' night out, and he's just like, okay, let me just figure out how to. But anyway, Mars is really anxious to get to Aries, and Mars will move into Aries, its home sign, by the end of the month, and that's when, boom, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it, Cancer, because when Mars moves into Aries, it's domicile. Remember, that's your 10th house of career. That's happening when Mercury goes direct. When Mercury is no longer retrograde, you're going to be on a mission. Things are going to just boom, boom, boom for you, which I love. Now, on the 19th, but use this time actually while Mercury is retrograde this week to continue to reassess things. Now, on the 19th, this is the big day, Friday, April 19th. Mark this in your calendar. We officially move into Taurus season. Now, this is for the next 4 weeks. You're already, you know, you felt the energies of Taurus with Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus Jupiter for, you know, about a year now, but Uranus and Taurus, oh my gosh, since 2018. But you felt these energies in your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your future, your goals. Okay. So, 11th house is also your social network, groups you belong to, organizations that you belong belong to, your communities as well. I would not be surprised if you have a lot of activity on LinkedIn, because yes, you have a lot of work stuff happening and with what's happening for y'all. But so yeah, LinkedIn community, that's a community. But Sun in Taurus is very down to earth energy. Really love it. Literally earth too. That's, we're thinking about Taurus here. All right. Very earthbound. All right. So I really, really like this. Spend time in nature. That's going to be very, very nice for you, but you're going to see a lot of activity now in terms of your hopes and wishes and dreams and even your social network. And it may be really good. Taurus is all about comfort and especially finances too. Taurus is the finance sign. So remember, the first half of the week, there could be a lot of you really thinking about, finances at this time. And then when we get into Taurus season, yeah, you may start taking some action and you may see things start happening around there. Also, remember that Taurus is Venus ruled. Okay. So there could be, for the next 4 weeks, a lot of attention in terms of, relationships. You could actually, a lot of people, if you are single, could introduce you to people that may happen. Okay, if you are looking for a relationship or even job or something that's connected to what you're wishing for, what you desire. Remember, we're talking about Venus here too. Now, speaking of Venus, on the day, and this is when we on Friday, okay, when the sun moves into Taurus, when we move into Taurus season, when the sun joins Uranus and Jupiter, this day is a kickoff, a huge kickoff to Taurus season, because this day Mercury will conjunct Venus. So will you be social? Absolutely. 100%. Will you be networking a lot? Oh yeah, because Mercury and Venus are still in Aries right now in your 10th house of career and what you want to be known for and fame. And so it's really, really nice. I want you to be social. This is a time where you can be very charming, very compelling. A lot of people could gravitate toward you. This is just a really, really nice aspect for you, Cancer. And remember, it's Mercury conjuncting Venus, two inner planets with a powerful, powerful charge about them. Mercury all about communication, Venus, love, relationships, money, creativity. So really, really be out there, be social. Okay. This is a time to be social, and you might find yourself just being in that place anyway, especially because this day, not only will Mercury conjunct Venus, but Mars is going to sextile not only Jupiter, but also Uranus. Now, this is absolutely amazing. This makes it such an optimistic day. I absolutely love this day. This is really, really getting things done, but having that luck around it. Remember, Jupiter is luck. So Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity, expansion, profit, wisdom, faith. Okay. Now, Uranus, the planet of breakthroughs, of the unexpected, of surprises. Mars is sextiling them. This is absolutely amazing. This is when you could feel very ambitious. You could even do things that surprise yourself, but you can expect unexpected opportunities around this time. I would not be surprised if there was something about publishing, if there was something about education, if you want to learn something new, take a course, or even travel, because the 9th house, this is all in your 9th house, okay? But also your 11th house. And so, Mars is in your 9th house in Pisces. And so that's really activating a lot of things. And so, again, spirituality, travel, publishing, broadcasting, education. I love all this, and it's oh my goodness, you will definitely feel it in terms of things propelling you forward toward the things that you want, okay? Because Mars is sextiling Jupiter and Uranus, which leads to, yes, the 20th, April 20th, Saturday. That's the day when we have Jupiter conjuncting Uranus. Now, how rare is this aspect? Well, Cancer, let me tell you how rare this aspect is. It's been 84 years. 84 years. This is a once in a lifetime. This is an aspect. I mean, the last time it happened in Taurus was May 1941. That's how long it's been. Okay. Now, Jupiter does conjunct Uranus every 13, 14 years. Okay. But in a different sign. And so, if you want to look back, again, another reason why I think y'all should, maybe take notes is, you can look back to see the last time Jupiter conjuncted Uranus, just to see what happened around that time. It's always really fun to do those type of things. And the last time Jupiter did conjunct Uranus, that was in your 10th house of career. And so that was, what was that? Around January 2011. Okay. So you can think about what shifts were happening in terms of career around that time. Now, remember, every time I name an aspect or mention an aspect, remember, it has a charge about it. Jupiter conjuncting Uranus, the highest degree of charge that's happening on April 20th. However, they've been dancing. They've been slow dancing behind the scenes for a while now. You may be feeling it now. You will be feeling it after, okay? So they've been slow dancing behind the scenes and maybe practicing, maybe think of Dirty Dancing, okay? It's like Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey at the end of the movie. They nail the dance. They nail the dance. They do it on stage, right? On the ground, whatever it was. But that's Saturday. That's boom. That's the day where you will feel this abundance of luck, this energy about it. And this is a cycle. Remember, a 14-year cycle. So you will feel, think freedom. There's this freeness to it. There's also milestone energy to it. Epiphanies. You could have really big epiphanies. Remember, this is happening in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. Also, your social network groups you belong to. Social media, if that's a thing for you. But this is that spark. This is even for y'all, maybe this awakening. This could be, breaking the mold, breaking the glass ceiling, whatever, however you want to see it. But remember, this is all happening in Taurus. So something about finances could be here around this time. Okay, keep that in mind. It's the planet of good luck and fortune with the planet of the unexpected and breakthroughs. So be very open-minded today. Be very present today. This is a big day. This is a big day, okay? You could also, Uranus also, being the ruling planet for Aquarius, okay, does have that rebellious side, all right? So there could be some things that, and when I say rebellious, think more like James Dean, right? Very, very iconic Aquarian. So you have to think of it as like there could be some breakthrough that happens around this time that could be rebellious but liberating, more like a liberator. I really, really, really love this. Even like a big disruptor. It's the universe looking down at you, especially Jupiter. Remember, Jupiter is faith, okay? Having faith in what's happening. But the universe looking down at you and saying like, this is good for you. What I'm doing for you. Trust me, I got this. So I really, really love this aspect. It's going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice. And remember, Taurus is a fixed sign. So that stability in Taurus, remember, grounded. So something being rooted up in your life with this cycle right now in your hopes and wishes and dreams and your social network. Now, Sunday, the day after, this is where it gets really interesting. This is the Sun squaring Pluto. So this is this spanner in the works. And so while all this great stuff is happening, there could be this really big moment of just feeling a big squeeze. And it could be the one thing that message that is coming through is don't try to fight this transformation. Remember, Pluto in Aquarius in your 8th house of transformation, death and rebirth, but also other people's money, shared resources, joint bank accounts, inheritance, investments, things like that. There could be some stuff here where you just may feel the squeeze. There's an intensity to this. Pluto brings that intensity, and the 8th house is intimacy too. So if you are here for, sex and romance, yeah, there could be something that you may have to really go dig deep and think about it. Okay, just think about it. But it is a day where there could be, as long as you stay authentic to yourself and trust your intuition, you're going to be fine. But you could feel a big squeeze around this day. It is it is the Sun squaring Pluto. You could feel tested a little bit. All right. It really just matters how you handle that energy. But just remember, next week, Venus will square Pluto. Okay. And this is coming after April 6th when Venus sextiled Pluto. So this is just a pattern that you're already probably familiar with, but you're going to feel a little bit of a test around this time, moving into next week where we have that full moon in Scorpio that is going to be in your 5th house of love and pleasure. So Are things changing in your life? Absolutely. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, for April 15th to the 21st, the week of the major Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Oh my goodness, it is huge. All right, so let's get started. And if you want to read for your moon, your Venus, you are absolutely welcome to, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you. All right, for April 15th to the 21st. Now, Cancer, I do a traditional cult across spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, oh my gosh, I am recording this while Mercury's retrograde, so I may say some things that make absolutely no sense. But you are definitely gonna have a week. You are definitely going to have a week. And when I say you're on this new journey and there's this big transformation happening, it seems like you already know. You already know this, all right? I'm very happy for you because this is really great. You've got the Fool, all right? Interesting, kicking off your spread. I really love this. I mean, we're talking about the Fool. Okay, this is you. You're on a brand new journey. You know that. You know there's some changes happening in your life. Really great ones that are happening. There's a lot of optimism in this card. This is you starting your, Fool's journey, right? You see all the full abundance of the sun, all that radiance, all that vitality, abundance here. This is, again, even a lot of, so an energy that I'm picking up is that there's something very, very new that could be happening for you that could have already happened. Okay, because the Fool came up in your past, your recent past, but I do drop these readings a little bit early, so there could be something that you're looking forward to moving into, especially with transformation. All right, and with your hopes and wishes and dreams. This is because the Fool is associated with the planet Uranus. All right, remember we have that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. We have Mars exile Uranus. Really big breakthroughs that are happening, changes that are happening for you. Very future forward. Him moving into his future, not looking back. This is all in your 11th house, okay? Your hopes, your wishes, your future goals, all of that. That's so nice. I love this for you. Now, in the heart of your spread, you got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So there could be something that you're still thinking about, okay? Something that you're still thinking about that is it's almost like there's, with Mercury retrograde, I do want you to reassess things, okay? And that's the interesting thing. I'll probably do a live stream or something, but that's the interesting thing about this eclipse. It's so fiery. It's so amped up. It's such a dramatic eclipse, but Mercury's retrograde at the same time. Very interesting, right? So remember that Venus is also in Aries. This is all happening in Aries. There's that sense of healing, Chiron, right on top of this eclipse as well. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at here is that Seven of Pentacles in the heart of your spread with the Eight of Wands in your challenge area, okay? So don't try to force anything, okay? Don't try to force anything this week. There may be some things that may not be happening fast enough for you. There may be things that you may think are just like, what is going on? There's too many delays. Well, Mercury is retrograde, and it's better to wait when Mercury goes direct, and you will see why it was better to wait, okay? That's how Mercury retrograde works. But even still, there is a sense of maybe looking back and thinking about things from the past. Remember, Mercury retrogrades are a window to the past, right? So people from your past could be coming back, circumstances from the past could be coming back, but there could be a sense of you looking back to the past to wrap things up, to maybe even have some closure around, okay? Maybe even have some closure around, especially things that you've really invested in. There could also be a sense of, it's like maybe you've started something new already, and it's been like, and so you kind of just have to listen, just wait it out, all right? Because that could be something that you're giving a little pause for, but in that pause, reassess, rethink things, ask yourself, is this a path for me, okay? And if it is a path for you, ask yourself, what do I have to do to put all my energy toward it, okay? And not feeling that things are going too slow for you. There also could be, some of y'all actually, you may be thinking things are moving too fast for you. But that's why you just want to go within with those moments, okay? Take that deep breath, and that helps. All right, now you also got the Nine of Pentacles And you got the King of Cups. Interesting here. I love the fact that you got the Nine of Pentacles, okay, in your crown. It does seem like a lot of y'all are reaching that point this week. Thinking about it's almost like you made it. It's that energy of like, I made it, that you're going to feel this week and maybe even think about this week. A sense of, remember, freedom is a big theme this week. And there's this sense of self-sufficiency, independence with her sitting in her garden, falcon on her hand. Who has falcons on their hands? People in the royal court, and that's only the people that have falcons in their hands. I don't know if you're into Egyptology. I mean, this falcon really is Horus, okay? So a lot of enlightenment here too, but you see it's all pentacles, okay? Not only that, so money and wealth, like I said, money could be a big thing for you. It could be something that you're really thinking about, and you could have finally be in a place where you feel that you don't have that stress and burden around it this week. Secondly, you see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. So this card is Venus ruled, okay? So you've got a Taurus card, you got Venus up in here, very earthy too with these two cards, but even still with because this is Virgo, right? Venus and Virgo. But even still, this is really great. So it opens things up to like you feeling independent, you feeling in the zone, comfortable in your own skin when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to things that you desire. But there's this sense of really trusting your intuition to go toward the things that you want in your future, but the things that you really truly desire, okay? Really reassess that, rethink that now if you have to, and really know that the path that you're going to go on, you're putting heart, body, mind, soul, everything into it. Now with the King of Cups and the root of your spread, again, very interesting as we approach that full moon in Scorpio. The King of Cups is Scorpio, but really interesting because, again, I think that you are just going to be very intuitive this week. King of Cups is the most intuitive king. He's very in touch. He's with himself. He has a lot of emotional intelligence, also emotional stability. All right. So this week you could be feeling a lot of that on top of your emotions, really feeling that cardinal sign in you, right? That leadership quality that y'all have. But this is really great. This is really great with the fact that you also have the Eight of Cups in your future. Okay. And so the Eight of Cups is leaving things behind. All right. Leaving things behind as you move forward. Now, you can see that there is an eclipse happening here. All right. So very game-changing card. There is something that you may reassess this week, and you're going to have to leave something behind. Okay. There's a lot of pause this week to really think about things. I want you to do that. You can see that there's nothing wrong with the cups. Cups are emotions, love, relationships, intuition even, but there's nothing wrong here. He just knows something's better for him. He knows something's better for him. That's why I say take that pause. Really think about things now. Okay. Really take that moment. And interestingly, this card is attributed to Saturn in Pisces, which, as I said earlier, ninth house of spirituality. All right. So really going within, trust it. Let that moonlight there guide you. And let's get to your stuff. Cancer. Oh my goodness. You may go really deep this week. But don't get frustrated if things are like delayed. Just go within. You'll find a lot of peace within. All right. If you like this reading, by the way, I forgot my lines. It'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. Talk to me. Big decision it seems like you're making. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you're good. Yeah. You're good. Very interesting. You're good. I mean, you've got the Page of Pentacles now. So just, there's something new. Pages are the newbies in the royal court. They bring in that fresh new energy. I'm looking at your entire spread here and I'm just like, yeah, money's going to be a big thing for you. Pentacles. And so there's something new. Take that time learning it. Okay. Reassess too. But have a good balance between reassessing and thinking about, putting a lot of energy into, let me rephrase that. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. So use the energy of everything that you are reassessing. Take what you need to apply it toward your future. Okay. Now, Page of Pentacles, really great. There's something here with money. There's something here with money. Now, remember, Pentacles are also earthbound. So your physical reality, there's something you're really compelled by. Okay. And I want you to be, and I want you to know that this is something very new that's happening for you here. There's going to be, and at the end of the day, it's up to you to make that decision to move forward with this. But it looks like you have all this potential. It looks like you are moving toward it anyway. Remember, we're within a cycle right now with that eclipse cycle, with the Jupiter-Uranus cycle. And then we have the full moon in Scorpio that, it's gonna, we'll talk about that next week. But that's the end of a cycle. So definitely moving forward. Four of Cups now. Interesting. Moon in Cancer. Right? And so that the moon rules you. So the moon well. All right. So this card is, the Four of Cups. Four really is all about order, putting things into order. Okay. Now this card, you can see the man sitting under the tree with his arms crossed as the hand of spirit offers him a fourth cup. He already has three, yet his reaction is like, all right. So again, there's a sense of there's something, just maybe there may be some delays, some frustrations. This card is highly associated with apathy too. There could be something that you are just like, why is this not happening? Or I'm bored with this. This is why you really need to take this time to reassess and really focus on what is going to bring you that fulfillment, that attainment, okay? Especially if it comes to money and wealth, all right? And this is such a significant card because the Hand of Spirit only appears in aces, okay? Other than the Four of Cups. Big sign to, have that gratitude, to open up your heart, okay? To really, really take this time to reassess things and know that if you feel that things are moving too slow, if things are not aligning the way that you want them to, you're going to be fine. It's going to be a lot of you reassessing things to find that sweet spot of like, okay, this is what I'm going toward. This is the path that I'm going on. Really, really having that breakthrough with the Eights of Swords, okay? That mental breakthrough. Swords are the mental suit, all right? So it seems like you want that. If it seems like this week you may feel stuck in some area, but you have all this potential just to move forward. And it may be a little hard. It may be a little bittersweet even, but look at what you're moving into. I mean, you're good. You're good. I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles now. Ten of Pentacles. Stay focused on what that is, that enlightenment, that abundance. You went straight from the Nine of Pentacles here to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So the Ten of Pentacles in your final outcome, this is the only card where you actually see the Tree of Life in the shape. You see the Pentacles in the form of the Tree of Life right there. This is a big deal. So this is you coming into your physical reality and appreciating everything that you have in your external world. But you can see that it's raining pentacles, okay? It's raining money and wealth. But this is a card of, speaking of you made it. I mean, this is your kingdom come. This is your kingdom come. This is a card of prosperity, success. Look how happy that family is. Okay? The 3 generations of play here. Look how big their castle is. You can even still see the harvest in this card. I mean, this is a card of major abundance. This is really nice. A lot of family energy here, but also remember that I mentioned inheritance. This card is highly associated with inheritance. There could be something being handed down to you or something like that, or you're inheriting. Keep that in mind. Remember, that's going to be a big thing for you. And Pluto did move into Aquarius quite recently. It's going to be there in your 8th house for 20 years, but you're good. You're moving into this place where if you can continue to harness all your energy toward it, you're going to get there. Just remember to have that gratitude for what you already have. If you feel like things are not happening for you this week, and again, you may feel that things are happening really slow, or things are not aligning, or there may be some delays around something. it seems like there is going to be something that you may have to leave, okay? Something that you may have to leave. And in order to do that, you have to trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to really guide you, and it's going to be very helpful for you at this time. But there's also one other thing that was coming up that I meant to say earlier. There could be someone in your life, by the way, that may not be happy with the changes that you're going to make. Okay. And so remember, you do that self reflection and reassess things. Okay. Reassess things and really be mindful in the way that you communicate with Mercury retrograde. Okay. With Mercury retrograde. And with that said, it's going direct next week. Okay. Mercury's going direct next week, but really take this time to really go within. Anyway, oh my goodness, Cancer, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Next week, wow, a big week. Okay, we have a big week. We have the full moon in Scorpio. Again, that is going to be in your 5th house of love, relationships, the self-expression, creativity, family, children, sex too. Yeah, part of the 5th house as well. All right, procreation, recreation. But there's something coming to this. Remember, full moons are the ending of something, so there is almost like a sense of something ending with this new cycle beginning around this time. Anyway, we'll talk about it next week. Thanks so much, Cancer. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.